I look like in the morning. Not after I've had a helmet on my head all day riding in the heat and humidity, or after I've been in a B-17 wind tunnel. I just thought you should know. But what I want to tell you about right now is that I was just at one of my favorite places on the whole planet, Minneapolis, St. Paul. I love the place, and it has something for everyone. If you want to be outside and you want to hunt and fish and camp and bicycle and kayak, it's all there. You can do power sports on the lakes in the winter and in the summer. They have public bicycles, which I think is the coolest thing. There's also public transportation. If you want to drive your car, you can park downtown. Now, how cool is that? Then there's also culture, all of it. There's dance, there's theater, there's music, indie and classical. It really has everything. But what I did is I went to a really special exhibit that's at the Minnesota Science Museum. I saw the Dead Sea Scrolls. And I want to tell you a little bit about this exhibit. It is really quite extraordinary. And I had all kinds of misconceptions that were corrected by this exhibit. First of all, we found them in 1947, and they were authenticated in 1948. That blew my mind. I thought we found them a long time ago. This is only like 25 years after the Tutankhamun discovery was made. So basically, like, in our lifetime. You know, before I was born, but in our lifetime, which is really cool. And it was really interesting because it takes so many different disciplines in order to uncover the meaning of them, the story of them, and what they actually say. It takes scientists, archaeologists, experts in linguistics and history. It's unbelievably fascinating, and the ways that they had to work together and how the evolution of their own practices helped them to get better and better at understanding it over time. It was really unbelievable. And then it's really interesting to realize that we still don't have all the answers. So, you know, on this tour, I've been doing some pretty exciting things. I've been on, you know, submarines and B-17s, and I've seen shipwrecks, but this was a really exciting thing to see because there's all this mystery around it. And it was really exciting to realize that the mystery is an answer. There's still a great deal of debate. One question in particular, the scrolls were found in a cave in the Qumran area near the Dead Sea. And the experts are debating at this time whether or not they were actually created in the Qumran area or whether or not they were gathered by the community in that area from a whole variety of other areas. And they used the handwriting of the scribes, of various different kinds of handwriting, to try to solve that mystery. And it's just very exciting to me to realize that the questions aren't all answered. And so it was just thrilling. And then when you actually get to the end and you get to see the scrolls, you know, even though I went through the whole exhibit and had all this information, I still had this picture in my mind of what a scroll would be like. You know, that you would roll out these scrolls. But it's been 2,000 years and they've degraded. So the first scroll, the biggest piece of paper, parchment and papyrus, was about the size of my palm. Now I wear an extra small glove, just to give you a little point of reference. And all the rest are these tiny little pieces of paper. And they don't touch. That's not the puzzle. The puzzle is all the pieces in between. And over time, they've actually figured out very lengthy pieces of text. It's really, really incredible. It was a fabulous, once-in-a-lifetime experience. I would never have thought I would have the opportunity to see them. It was amazing. I hope you could get there to the Minnesota Science Museum in St. Paul. Minneapolis is awesome also. Go there. See the Dead Sea Scrolls. Incredible.